In an unexpected twist that has sent shockwaves to the entertainment world, Prince Harry's attempt to roast himself on Graham Norton's show has backfired spectacularly, leaving audiences astonished, and Kelly Clarkson scrambling to regain control of the narrative. The night began as a lighthearted affair, but quickly spiraled into an explosive confrontation, revealing deeper tension surrounding Harry's controversial exit from royal life and his increasingly antagonistic public persona. The atmosphere in the studio was electric as Graham Norton introduced his star-studded lineup, including Kelly Clarkson, who had always been known for her charm and wit. However, as Prince Harry took the stage, the mood shifted dramatically. With a self-deprecating tone, Harry attempted to joke about his royal upbringing and the challenges of living in the public eye. "I've traded in my crown for a podcast," he quipped, but the laughter that followed was tinged with unease. Clarkson, sensing the growing tension, leaned in for her own comedic relief, only to find that Harry's remarks about his royal family were met with mixed reactions, some laughter, but also a palpable discomfort. Harry's attempt to humor quickly turned into thinly veiled jabs at the royal family, suggesting that his departure from royal duties was not just a personal choice, but a necessity for his mental health. "I had to leave the palace to find my voice," he remarked, a statement that elicited both applause and gasps from the audience. It was clear that Harry was not just roasting himself. He was taking shots at the entire institution, positioning himself as a martyr in a battle against an outdated monarchy. The tension reached its peak when Clarkson interjected, playfully reminding Harry that he could still hold on to his royal ties while making a positive impact. As the show progressed, it became increasingly evident that Harry's confrontational approach was not sitting well, particularly with Clarkson. Her attempt to steer the conversation back to lighter topics were met with Harry's insistence on discussing his struggles, painting himself as a misunderstood figure battling against the oppressive weight of royal expectations. "I'm not just a prince. I'm a father, a husband, and a human being trying to find my place in the world," he declared, as if implying that the audience should empathize with his plight. The dynamic between Clarkson and Harry shifted from playful banter to a more contentious dialogue. Clarkson, known for her ability to diffuse tension, found herself struggling to maintain the lighthearted spirit of the show. "We all have our battles, Harry, but let's not forget the fun of it all," she said, trying to inject levity into conversation. However, her words seemed to fall flat in the face of Harry's relentless self-pity. The audience, once eager to laugh, now sat in stunned silence, unsure of how to react. The clash reached a boiling point when Norton, attempting to pivot the discussion, asked Harry about his future projects. "Are you planning any collaborations with your family?" he inquired innocently. Harry's response was anything but lighthearted. "I've learned that family doesn't always mean support," he snapped, his tone sharp and defensive. The remark hung heavy in the air, leaving the audience in shock. Clarkson, visibly taken aback, attempted to regain the momentum by sharing her own experiences with family dynamics, but the damage was done. The night had transformed from a celebratory roast into a deep dive into Harry's grievances against the royal family, overshadowing the entire show. As the show came to a close, the ramifications of Harry's explosive remarks lingered long after credits rolled. Social media erupted with mixed reactions, as viewers debated whether Harry was justified in airing his grievances or if he had overstepped the bounds of decorum during a light-hearted roast. Critics were quick to label him as antagonistic, accusing him of using the platform to settle personal scores rather than engage in meaningful dialogue. Kelly Clarkson, usually the life of the party, found herself caught in a whirlwind, forced to navigate the fallout of Harry's controversial statements. In interviews following the show, she expressed her disappointment, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a balance between humor and sensitivity. "We all have our struggles, but it's essential to share them in a way that respects everyone involved," she stated, hinting at the discomfort that had permeated the evening. Prince Harry's roast on Graham Norton may have aimed to portray him as a relatable figure, but it has instead solidified his image as a divisive personality, one caught between the desire for personal expression and the responsibilities that come with his royal legacy. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. Harry's journey is far from over, and the implications of this explosive episode will reverberate through both his life and the public's perception of the monarchy for years to come.